I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but my raised beds have a ton of these little jumping things. I think they're fungus gnat larvae. There's so many of them. I gotta get them under control. I'm not sure if they're what's responsible for my plants not doing too great. You see some yellowing, but oh man, they're terrible. You can see the adults flying around. There's just like millions of them all over the place. I'm gonna try this treatment where you just soak some neem oil cake in the water and then soak the beds. You know, you just water your beds with that, and after a few applications it's supposed to take care of it. So I'm gonna give that a try. This is the stuff that I got to add to the water to combat the fungus gnats. It's neem cake. It's like these little pellets, and apparently that disrupts the whole life cycle of them and is like a mild fertilizer actually. So even if it doesn't help, at least it'll be a fertilizer. And what you're supposed to do is add about 3 tablespoons per gallon of water and just like let it soak for a few hours, and then you water your beds or containers with it. You can see all the nasty stuff floating in there. I probably went a little more overboard than 3 tablespoons per gallon. These are 2-gallon containers or watering cans. So now I just have to let this sit here for a while, and then I'll water the garden beds with it. Also, I got that from Amazon, basically where I got most things. Alright, so I wasn't expecting this opportunity, but in that same bed that I'm treating for the fungus gnats, I'm actually going to be planting my onions too. Thought it was going to be a rainy day, but actually the sun came out a little bit, so I'm going to get it taken care of. Got like 3-4 varieties, well, some onions and a variety of leeks. I'm planting them square foot garden style, 9 per foot. And basically how I started them was in these bigger pots. I don't know exactly how big these are, but I just filled it with dirt like about halfway. And I just sprinkled all the onion seeds right on top. And then I've just been like misting and making sure that's watered. So you see now I have this big mess of onions here. And to get those out, I just crush the sides, flip it over, and tap the bottom and gently like pull out almost like a ponytail of onions. And then I'll have this big clump. And what I do is just like shake the mass, like the root ball around till all the dirt falls out. You can kind of see it all there. You know, some roots are going to get broken. But, you know, you just gently tease out each one of these onions, and then you have little onion plants. And then this one is Onion Globo, Red Geneva. I got a White Sweet Spanish. Oh, I got a little more than I thought. Tokyo Long White. That's probably one I'll probably be using the most in cooking, honestly. And some leeks. So, and when I put these in, I'm just kind of like putting my fingers in there, like making a hole like this. Then I'm just shoving the roots down in there, and I'm kind of leaving the actual onion itself planted pretty close to the surface, because I saw if you bury this part, all the onions are going to be underground and dirty, but if you leave it at the top, they'll kind of be growing on the surface and be a lot easier to pluck. So I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done planting them all. Okay, so I finished planting out all my onions. Did them in rows, like little square foot sections of 9 onions per section. I got the Red Geneva, Globo, which I think is a really big onion, White Sweet Spanish, the Tokyo Long Whites I planted like all in here, a little over there. The leeks I have in another bed, a couple other beds actually. I'm not going to bother showing those. I'll show them when I do a larger tour. Onions are looking a little sad right now, but I'm hoping once they get watered in, they'll perk up, or at least in a day or two. And of course, after I finished planting all these onions out, I Googled, hey, is it a good idea to plant onions near beans, are they good companion plants? And apparently they're not. So this will also end up being an experiment to see how true that is. See if the onions and beans negatively affect each other. Hoping there's enough space in between that they don't. But it's too late. I don't feel like undoing the work. So that's how it's going to be. I will give you guys an update on the onions and also the fungus gnat situation. I'm going to do every couple days. I'm going to do that neem cake water treatment on all my raised beds. Got 4 right now, and actually like some other ones to the side I'll probably treat also. So I'll let you know how that goes. I'll keep you updated. If you have any ideas how you treated the situation, just let me know. Maybe you guys have a better plan than I do. And yeah, thanks for watching.